Good morning, friends. It's Jen. Happy Friday. I am super excited because this is the second time in a week that I've been live, which if you've been around this space for a while, you know that my face does not show up very often, but this is fun and I'm enjoying it. So I hope you guys are learning a lot from the lives that we've done so far. We have one with JJ from USAA about transition finances, and then we did another one this week with Michelle Crumley from Caliber, all about the VA loan. So if you haven't checked those out, go check them out. If you're joining us live, let us know, say good morning. And if you're catching the replay, let us know that as well. So today is fun because it's all about our giveaways. So for those who are already attending the Evolve Retreat, you likely know that there are a whole slew of giveaways that we've been working on behind the scenes. And we haven't talked about them a whole lot. So I thought maybe today's a good day. We'll kind of, go into the weekend talking about some of the fun things we're going to be able to give all of our attendees. So without further ado, I want to bring in the power behind the giveaways, which is my kind of partner in this effort for securing the giveaways, April Hastings.
Hi.
So good morning, April. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me on.
Absolutely. So for those of you who haven't seen April around here, you may not know that she's been behind the scenes working with a lot of the vendors that we've been contacting, trying to find out, who would be interested in just giving some love to our seasoned spouses that are attending the Evolve Retreat. So we're really grateful to April for all of her effort because it takes a village, y'all.
Right.
So we're going to kind of walk through the giveaways and just to let you guys know what's there. If you have any questions about the retreat or you have just questions at all, throw them in the comments because we would love to be able to interact with you in that way. I want to say a quick good morning to Teresa and hello to Miss Selena. So giveaways, April, tell us a little bit about kind of the categories of giveaways that we have.
Oh, wow. We have plenty that have sponsored and have come through, and we're so grateful. Starting with, some really good books that you may already know the authors of, and we'll be going through that. So we have a book collection available and going to be having that. Also, USA has partnered in this with a big giveaway. I won't even share, exactly what it is yet because I want you to take that, Jen. We have things from, consumables like coffee that I know that we all enjoy and maybe get us through our days. And then also, you may know some of Wendy with Charlie Madison bracelets that she has custom made. And one is a MilSpouse Strong bracelet that she will be donating to us along with the promo for our swag bag. So we have tons of great things to share. And yeah, I can't wait to go through the list with you, Jen.
Awesome. So if you guys look along the top, you should see a lot of different logos that you might recognize. So if that is someone you know, feel free to tag them in here. But we're going to just kind of start and walk through. So first up for our giveaways, as you all know, we have we have four amazing speakers. Two of them have books that they have offered to our attendees. So Corey Weathers is going to donate a copy of her Sacred Spaces, and we're super appreciative of that. She also has a discount that she's going to be giving all the attendees for her shop, and she has so many great resources in her shop. And then Shauna Springer, who is one of our other speakers, has donated 3 books that are signed that are going to go to 3 of our attendees. So that is going to be awesome. We're excited about that. And then we also, for books, as April mentioned, we have quite a few books, which I think if you sort of think about the intent of the event, and that really we're leaning into personal development. And so this is a way for us to do that. And so learning more about ourselves, learning more about our marriages, learning more about military life and how those things all work together is part of our focus. So I love that we've got a lot of books that are going to help support us in that. So one of the other awesome things that we have is, for those of you, many of you know, Rochelle Futch, and she has offered 3 sets of her workbook series. So she has 2 different books. One is her Ruck, which is all about kind of the emotional bag, if you will, of military life and walks through that. And then she also has another book called Solution Focused Marriages, which includes a workbook, as I understand it. So she's also growing in a t-shirt because we love t-shirts. So there's going to be 3 sets of these given out to 3 of our attendees. So we're really grateful to her for supporting us and for supporting our seasoned spouses. April, I'll let you take this one.
Yeah. So Tiff Marcello is a big best-selling author for USA Today, and she is actually giving away 3 books. So we'll be giving each book to one winner. 3 books will go to each winner. I'm sorry, 1 book will go to a winner. Sorry. So we'll be drawing 3 names basically for these 3 books. In a book club far away is her newest release, and it talks about friendships and the distance of friendships. So it's really going to speak to the heart of us as we do move and PCS all the time. And this is something that I think she builds a great avenue. It hasn't released just yet, but it is, I'm sorry, it has released, but it hasn't been in print. So you will be the first to receive this, which is really cool. And then the other 2, Once Upon a Sunset and Happily Ever After, will be the other books, very popular in her. And I encourage you to go and check out her website at tiffmarcello.com.
Awesome. Thank you. And I just wanted to mention Selena. So Selena mentions how much she loves Corey's books, which we do as well. So I'm really excited about all the books, because what I love about this is it there's definitely the personal development, and then there's just the hang out in the corner with your tea and read something something a little bit lighter. And so we're really grateful to Tiff for being a part of that. So shifting out of books and into a little bit of wellness, we have 2 different wellness sponsors. So one is Kaizen Nutrition and Wellness, which is Jill Brown, who's a functional nutritionist in North Carolina. She is donating a basket to us of a bunch of just sort of wellness items. So there's a planner in there. There's a really cool candle that I guess it melts and then becomes a lotion, which sort of blew my mind a little bit. So I'm really curious to hear from whoever wins that. There's a bunch of stuff in there. She's got some immune support products. She's got these really cool little toppers that go over a wine glass or any glass to just kind of keep things from falling into your glass, which happens to us in a lot because we live in a little pine forest in our backyard. So I had told her, I'm like, I want a set of those. So there's a bunch of things in there for wellness. So we're really grateful to her for donating that to us. And then we also have quite a few Milso boxes. So if you know Kristen and I have been working together to put together some boxes for a bunch of our attendees. And she has done so much work behind the scenes to help secure some of the contents for that. And we're so grateful to her for her efforts and for helping just make things a little bit more fun for our attendees. So 2 different wellness options as part of our giveaways. And April?
The next one.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Wendy Hively, you may know her in our community already. And she was so gracious to donate one of her bracelets, which is the MilSpouse Strong bracelet. I thought it was a great release for our and connection for our seasoned military spouses in this event. This bracelet, of course, is going to be something that helps with reminding you of the strength of your MilSpouse tribe, and also just an everyday reminder that you're not alone on this journey. So no matter where the military sends you, again, just some really strong reminders of unity there.
No, that's awesome.
Also she's giving away a promo for all of our swag bags. So we're going to have a digital swag bag, and the promo is going to be a very special one just for you. And we'll have that announced in your newsletter. So keep an eye out for that so that you can have that up for grabs.
Fabulous.
And it'll be a 20% off. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
No, that's awesome. All right. So up next, 2 other items that we have. So Sweet Southern and Sassy, Melissa has offered to donate some coffee, as April mentioned in the beginning. So she's going to do kind of a sampler pack. So you have a chance to test out several different coffees that she has available. So we're grateful to her for that. And then Joyful Lily Studio is one of my favorites. I followed her for a long time. Megan is so talented. She does so many things. She does watercolors and painting, and just all pretty things. So she's actually going to do a custom quote just for this event, and that will go to one of our winners. So we're really grateful to her as well. So she was actually, if you've been around Pride and Grit for a long time, she was one of the early spotlights that I did. And we got to talk all about kind of, what led her into her path as an entrepreneur. So if you're interested, it's a great little video on how to use your creativity and turn it into a business. So we love that. So these are, we'd save kind of maybe not probably for a lot of people, the best for last, which is just cash. So we're super grateful to 2 of our existing sponsors who also offered to give gift cards to 4 of our attendees. So Armed Forces Insurance is going to do 2 $50 gift cards for 2 of our attendees, and USAA is doing 2 $100 gift cards to 2 of our attendees. So really grateful to them, not only for their existing support, but just going that extra step to put a little bit in your pocket. So for all of our attendees that are coming, that I think, that's the end. So that wraps it up. There's one other one that I hadn't included is Legacy Magazine, who has been a sponsor for us and is helping us get the word out about the event, and they're going to be able to provide some copies of the magazine. So we'll have some more details on that as well. So as April mentioned, if you are currently an attendee, these are all things that you'll be eligible for, and all of them will be announced to you directly in our newsletters. So we've been sending those out. If you're not seeing them, definitely check your junk and make sure you've got us saved as a favorite contact so you can see those. So the week of the retreat, you will start seeing us announce the giveaway winners. So we're really excited to be able to do that. For those who aren't currently attendees, if you are interested, there are still tickets. So you can go, and let me pull this up real quick. There we go. So there is the website if you're interested in registering. And so April, I was curious because I know obviously you're going to be there too.
Yeah.
So what are you most excited about in terms of the Evolve retreat?
Oh gosh. I think the fact that you're going to have some live coaching sessions, I'm really excited about bringing it back into the space where we can network, and not just network, but actually discuss some of the things that came in through the presentations that are going to be delivered. I mean, these keynote speakers are highly sought, highly valuable. I mean, all the resources they're going to probably provide, and just the insight and inspiration of their own journeys, I think will allow us to kind of key into some of the things that we can acknowledge in our own journeys ourselves. So I'm really excited for those conversations and just having like a very authentic kind of networking and experience all together.
No, that's awesome. Well, and it's funny because, like when you're planning an event, like, if in my shoes, right, if you're planning an event and you really want to ensure that it is valuable to the folks that are attending. But then as I'm looking at what's going to happen, I'm like, oh, but like, I'm going to get stuff, I'm going to learn too. And
Exactly.
I am personally excited too, to learn from these speakers and to just kind of get a different perspective on things, because I think that's really the part of the value of this, is being able to learn from other people and being able to connect with other people, being able to learn from the speakers and just bring it all together. So it feels like it's tomorrow and, 6 years away all at the same time. But we're having a blast putting it together for you all. So for those who already have their tickets, we cannot wait to meet you, and cannot wait to have you kind of be part of this initial community that we're developing, really around the seasoned spouse journey. So if you,
and I could say one more thing, you've just been tremendous in our community all the way around to even bring this kind of idea into a space where we can really develop from. And learn from together. So thank you for that.
Well, I appreciate it. It's definitely, it feels like the right space to be, right? It feels like a space that really needs conversations that perhaps we haven't been having, and I'm really excited to see what comes from it and what kind of feedback we have at the end. So really looking forward to it. So if you don't have tickets, I just wanted to mention that we will close ticket sales next Friday. So just be aware that April 2nd will be the absolute last day to purchase tickets. that it kind of helps us get everything set up and make sure we are ready to go for the event. So definitely make sure if you're interested, you take that opportunity while you have it. And if you have any questions about the event or anything else, you know where to find us. So we will be live again. We're trying to do the lives with our sponsors once a week. So hopefully you'll be seeing me at least once a week. So it's getting more and more comfortable. But we're happy that you guys joined us today, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.